Today on our show, we'll take a look into another academy here at ACIT.
Along with another edition of Humans of ACIT for our very own Connor Crescenzo.
Our favorite staff members have been practicing with our dance club and will be showing off their skills on stage tonight.
And more essential information by our counselors here on this week's edition of Counselor Connection.
These stories and more, it all starts now on today's edition of Tawk, the show that lets you know.
Get ready for ACIT's Tawk, the show that lets you know.
Good morning and welcome to today's edition of Tawk, the show that lets you know. I'm Calvin Simon.
And I'm Stephen Frisman.
Stephen, who's your favorite superhero? Spider-Man or Batman?
Gabby Acosta.
That wasn't an option. Who has she saved?
I don't know, but Gabby donated blood before, which can save up to 3 people's lives.
In that case, I guess she's a superhero.
You can be one too. The next blood drive is January 4th. You just have to be 16 years or older. You can sign up by getting a permission slip from the blue ribbon wall.
The Media Center will be hosting a Super Smash Bros. Tournament December 18th and 19th. It is a double tournament, meaning you must have a partner to play. Registration will be in the Media Center or email Mrs. O. Happy smashing.
Purchase your yearbook today. We have already sold 50% of our copies. Buy yours today before it's too late and we sell out. The cost is $60. Deadline to purchase is March 30th, 2018.
Dancing is an art form which requires precision, dedication, and overall time to master. Some of our teachers and classmates have dedicated their time to learn different forms of dancing to showcase their skills for us.
Giving me life, giving me all of you. Oh, it's true. Losing myself, I found me right next to you. Oh, yeah. You're something different. Instead of breaking my heart, you're picking up all the pieces.
I didn't think our staff could move like that.
We really do have so much talent here at ACIT.
If only we had a segment in the show where we could highlight staffs and students for being so skilled, high-spirited, or just passionate about what they're pursuing.
Like our Humans of ACIT segment that we do one every week.
Right. Let's see who we have this week.
I've definitely faced a few challenges thus far in my life, but the main one has to be just self-confidence. You know, self-confidence is something that I think a lot of teenagers struggle with. May sound a little bit cliche, but you know, hits everybody somehow. There's always something that you want to change about yourself, something that you pick on yourself more than anyone else will ever notice. You know, you're always going to be harder on yourself than anyone else will be. The main way that I overcame this was just through meditation and self-evaluation. There would be days where I would just think about what I've done in my life, what I'm going to do in my life, what I want to do, and you know, sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming, but it's a good way to see the long run. Picture the what you want to do and how you want to, you know, carry your life. What you really think that you can accomplish. I would definitely tell anybody that's struggling with any kind of self-confidence that, you know, no matter what, you're an amazing person. You've made it this far. You can keep going, and no matter what, you know, you're the best you can be. There would be something that I would tell myself that I should do, and when that time came around and I didn't, you know, take a hold of that opportunity, you realize it afterwards. You realize the mistakes that you've made and the choices you could have made to change yourself. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. You'll always see what you should have done, what you could have done, what you would have done. What you do is what you do. Your choices, you know, they come with you throughout your life. Some advice that I would have to broadcast is, as cliche as it may be, just keep on going. You know, the worst may be ahead of you, the worst may be behind you, but there's always light, no matter what. No matter where you go, there will always be a way to carry on. Things will get better, and all you have to do is either be strong enough to wait it out, have people around you that are willing to help you, or just manage to make it through. Life. What can you do?
Wow, congratulations, Connor, for being this week's Human of ACIT.
I have another idea.
What is it?
Now, hear me out, but what if we had another segment on the show where we could highlight the different academies for all the hard work they do here at ACIT?
Calvin, we already have that.
Do we? Yeah, I haven't been on the show in very long. So what academy is it this week?
The Performing Arts.
Yes! I mean,
Can I finish?
my bad.
The Performing Arts Academy. Let's check out what they have going on.
A Performing Arts Academy is split up into 3 different performing arts programs that concentrate in either dance, vocal music, or drama. This academy prepares students for post-secondary performing arts programs as well as professional careers. As their first year begins in this academy, they had to spend it in an exploratory program to learn the majority of the main 3 programs.
When I first started teaching in this academy, my expectations were to take the students and really foster their individual talents and make them the best performers that they could be.
I never thought that I would have so much fun in high school. I always hear these stories about people like just waiting to rush out of high school into the real world, but like, this is my home, like I genuinely do live here and I love it here. And I don't want to leave.
This academy is really creative with all their techniques and that we all have growth in different ways.
I would say that my students drive me. Every day that I come in, they do something else that makes me think, this is such a great job, I have such talented students, and then it gives me a reason to come into work every day.
Like a big family. We're all, come up with different movements to create dances. We all pretty much get along most of the time. We're creative.
I would say thank you because everything that you guys have done for me has made me into a better person.
Thank you for making my experiences here at ACIT a wonderful one and representing our academy so well.
Wow, you guys really are so talented. From the singing, the dancing, the acting. Are you okay?
Yeah, that was a really beautiful video.
Well, you get yourself together. Let's check out what guidance has for us on the new episode of Counselor Connection.
Good morning, students, and welcome to this week's edition of Counselor Connection, bringing you the latest updates from the Guidance Department. Here are this week's announcements. A reminder to all juniors, register to take the SAT during the regular school day on March 21st, 2018. See your counselor by December 22nd to sign up. A reminder to all students, progress reports for marking period 2 are just around the corner. Please make sure your work is turned in and you are doing your very best. Well, that's all for this week. Tune in next time for more guidance updates from your favorite counselors.
What would I do without guidance?
I don't know, and I have no intentions on finding out.
Before we end, if you have a film you want to submit for this year's film festival, submit it by January 5th. If you have any questions, just email Mrs. Dorado.
Artist Select Studios proudly presents the High School Film Festival. Featuring, showcasing, and awarding high school students and their film accomplishments. Introducing tomorrow's screenwriters, where the birth of the film begins, the script. Directors, the person who envisions and brings the written word to life. Cinematographers, the person whose eye the audience sees the film through, using cameras, lenses, lighting, and effects. Editors, the person who cuts, adds, and officially finalizes the art. All of these creative artists are the ones whose imaginations, emotions, and genius brings to life a brand new masterpiece. Captured through a lens and viewed by the world. All of this art, creativity, and genius captured in one extraordinary night.
Well, that's all for this episode of Hawk Talk. I'm Stephen Prisiment.
And I'm Calvin Simon.
See you next time on Hawk Talk, the show that lets you know.